Tonight, I want to talk to you guys about the back office. So a lot of people come into Isagenix and we've made it so easy. You can get people started through a cart, through a link. Sometimes people say, oh my gosh, someone made me this cart. I just sent it out to people and I really haven't explored the back office. Or you could have hit other ranks and just not really familiarized yourself with the back office. And believe me, I get it. But I will tell you that there are such unbelievable resources associated. And I wanted to just walk you guys through how it might work and how it might look. And so please use the chat certainly to ask questions of what you guys might want to see. But I'm going to take you through kind of a day in the life of what I like to look at and where I go. So if that's fair, and certainly please drop in there just some any questions that you have, anything you want me to stop on. But I think a lot of people don't understand in the binary plan, the accumulated volume, what happens if someone isn't yet a consultant but has been accumulating volume, and or they've fallen out of consultant. What possible benefits do they have? So that's what I really like to talk about, just what I like to do and just show you that. So I'm going to show, I asked permission of some of these people if I could show their account. So we should be good to go. Drop some chat if you are in the back office once a week. I'm really curious just who uses this back office on a regular basis. A lot of people use the ISA Life app or the ISA Pulse, and I totally get that. Sorry, guys. I thought I had this pulled up properly. I do not. All right. So your screen should change. I want to show you. Here's what I do. Okay. So here's what I do. I log into my account, and are you guys all seeing that? Nod your heads if you're seeing that so you're seeing this. Okay, so perfect. So I log into my account. You go log in, isagenix.com, log in, use your sign in. And then you see all these tabs across the top, these kind of hot links. What I do is I go to Team View Placement Tree. This is what I do. And that shows you a snapshot of personal business. And then you're going to see, we're going to come back to this later, but you're going to see this button is very important. It says personally enrolled details. I tell people this all the time, look for it, and we always miss it. It's not easy to see. And you see here in the middle section, this is a BV summary. This is BV accumulation. You see that we're a binary compensation plan. So we build two teams. Binary just means two, left team and a right team. Cycles, for many of you that know that, when there's an accumulation of volume that comes through the left and the right legs, you earn a cycle. A cycle equals $54. So as you see those cycles adding up, $54 is paid to you. We're paid 1 week in arrears on cycles. So our week ends on a Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you do anything this week, you won't get paid next Monday. You'll get paid the following Monday. So I'll tell you, it is amazing. And then on a ongoing basis, you get paid every Monday for things that you've had 1 week in arrears for any activity that you've had. I'm going to show you, I'm going to go down and then I'll come back to why this matters. So here is where I always look to show people their business. So I want you to note here, this is my girlfriend, Suzanne. Suzanne in her downline, people under her, there's 438 people. Now, oftentimes when I have people that I've enrolled, I don't care why they've been here. I send this, I literally take a picture with my phone and I send this and I go, my friend, I wanted to let you know that there are 438 people under you. I know that sounds crazy because you have not enrolled those people, but that's how our compensation plan works. You're sitting on a gold mine. Now, I'm going to show you. So you see that my friend has 438 people. Then I go back up here to this rectangle and I click on personally enrolled details. Personally enrolled details is going to show me just the people that my friend has enrolled. So my friend has enrolled 3 people. Now, that's 435 people under my friend that she did not enroll. Volume that she's benefiting from if she had enrolled them. I mean, if she was a consultant. So let's just see, though, what that means. Now, the other thing I look at, if I see that someone is in Grace or not a consultant, is this shows you to be an active consultant in Isagenix, you need to have yourself ordered 100 business volume points of product every 30 days. This is just a quick pro tip. I think a lot of people know this. But I always tell people, set your auto shipment to every 29 days. And the reason is that you get paid on your own orders. You get paid on the full amount of your own orders if you order 1 day sooner than the company's commitment of 30 days. And I can explain to you how that works if we want to, but to be an active consultant, you order 100 BV in the last, what they say, 30 days. And you have people that you've personally enrolled who've also ordered in the last month, the last 30 days, 100 BV on your left and 100 BV on your right. Just 2 people, just ordering. But let's talk about that, because it could be, hey, I have 2 people on my left that each ordered 50 BV in the last 30 days. Wonderful. It all rolls up. So that would qualify for your left side. If you had 2 people ordering 50 BV on each side, on your left side, you'd roll up to 100. On the right side, we want that to roll up to 100 as well. So I go back, and I want to go back and look at her business and show you something fascinating. So my friend has been smart because she's active. And so she's active and she has accumulated some incredible volume. She also is smart enough that she orders every 29 days. And so what that means is that she's also accumulated personal holding volume. Let me just explain to you why the 29 days matters, because how would she get personal holding volume? I want to explain that to you. So the company requires in order to be paid and be active, you order 100 BV every 30 days. Let's say that on day 30, you personally order 150 BV. Well, the company says, okay, well, 100 was your commitment. It's day 30. We are going to apply 50 BV to your personal holding volume if you're not a consultant. However, and by the way, if you are a consultant, they're going to apply 50 BV to your minor side, the lower leg side that's going to contribute towards your cycling again. Now, let's say that you order 150 BV on day 29, 1 day sooner than the company's commitment. They apply all 150 BV to your personal holding volume or to the weaker leg that allows you to cycle. Huge, big deal. Get paid on all of your own orders. Imagine everyone's doing that. That's a lot of volume that's running up through the tree when people do that. Very smart. Now, when my friend has maybe people that come back and reorder, or she enrolls 2 new people, whatever it takes for her to become a consultant, again, she's active. All she needs is someone on her left to order 100 BV, someone on her right to order 100 BV. Well, that then reactivates my friend as a consultant. So here's what happens. A lot of people don't realize this. Your personal holding volume drops onto your smaller side. A cycle, you guys, is 600 BV on one side and 300 on the other. So when 780 BV hits her left side, she will cycle 2 times. There's 300 BV, we'd have 600, and she'd have 180 BV left over for her next, ready for her to have another cycle. A lot of people don't realize this. There are people on this call that are cycling right now. People in Australia, for example, are just getting ready to take their lunch breaks, and they're ordering. People all over the world are ordering right now, or they set up an auto shipment that's dropping right now, and cycles are happening. Volume is accumulating across your organization. People are like, hey, I bought 6 months ago. I'm going to come back in. That really, really worked, and I'd kind of forgotten about it. Here they are. Maybe you've sent them a note to say, hey, there's 438 people under you. You're sitting on a gold mine. So the other thing I want to share with you guys is how I figure out what this business is technically worth. So you know that a cycle is 300 on the left side and 600 on the right side, right? So my friend, because she's active, has accumulated 43,000 BV from all of those people that we've been enrolling underneath her. So what I do is I take my phone calculator and I take 43,718 and I divide it by 600. That's 72 cycles. Times 54 is her business is worth almost $4,000. Imagine there's a almost $4,000 blank check on the table for my friend Suze, and she could pick it up. Now, how? She has to basically have 50% or 20,000 BV come up on the left side. Well, just imagine if my friend Suze said, and she's in the beauty world, by the way, fabulous woman. And she knows someone amazing. Laura Laurie sits down in her chair And Laurie starts saying about how, hey, you know what? I'm looking for a great income opportunity. I love health and wellness. And they just connect. And Suzanne said, oh, my side hustle, you'd be amazing. This company I found has the most incredible products. And the income opportunity, I think, is for you based on what you're describing. You need to look at it. And Laura says, why don't you talk to, or Sue says, why don't you talk to my girlfriend, Lauren Frierson? She'd be amazing. You guys have to connect. I'm putting you on a message with her right now. I'm not asking for permission. I'm just going to say, hey, I'm adding value. You said you want to do this. It's a presumptive. I'm going to do this. I think it'll bless you. Both of you. Lauren will love you. And so she puts a message and then she gets started, puts her on the left team. And Laura goes nuts and just says, I know 30 people that want to do this. And they all probably know 10 people. And Laura runs to executive. And all of a sudden, my friend Suze has $4,000 in her bank account that she didn't expect. She only had to do 1/3 of the work. They call this a 2/3, 1/3 binary. Means your bigger leg that you build together with other people. So just to explain a little bit, just to put a pin in the comp plan. When I'm explaining the comp plan to people, if they've ever been in another network marketing company and maybe they know a little bit about another comp plan, I always say this. And I for those of you on this call, I worked for Citibank and I was in charge of the network marketing industry, paying commissions to people like me now and people like all of us now. And I became what they considered a compensation plan expert for the industry. And I will tell you, I cannot talk intelligently about many topics. You'll never ask me about baking, parallel parking SUVs, even raising kids. I'm only mediocre. But comp plans, I really feel that I know a lot about compensation plans. And I feel like I could talk about why ours especially is so powerful. We only build 2 legs. In a lot of companies, you're building 6 across, 8 across, 10 across by yourself. No matter what people say, I'd rather build 2 than 10 all day long. In this particular compensation plan, there's unlimited depth. If you've ever been in another network marketing company, most companies will cut off what you're able to earn after 6 levels. Some are generous, they say 7. In those companies, almost always, there's a diminishing percentage of what you earn as you go deeper into your organization. Erica Rothenberg, I hope you don't mind me telling this story, but I met Erica and she was in another company. And I remember meeting her and just being unbelievably wowed. And I thought, how on earth have the top leaders in her organization not scooped her up, mentored her, and taken her to the moon? This skill set is absolutely outrageous. She's unbelievable. She's a clear star. And then what I recognized when we started talking was that she was below the pay line of anyone who probably really knew how to do what she wanted to do, go to the top. And so a lot of times people get left behind. In Isagenix, praise God, here's what our compensation plan does. It pays you unlimited depth. What that means is you could come in 100 levels below Holly Kirsch, and Holly Kirsch is paid on 100% of your volume. And so am I, so is everybody else. 2/3 of our income is built together with other people. In many cases, you're on a leg where other volume is happening. People above you, people below you are all working together on one leg. It's called a team leg. On the left leg, you're building 2 legs. Never, ever get that twisted. It's essential and important that you build 2 legs. I love this company because you really have this business where you're building both sides. Nothing can be given to you. What happens is that you build the focus leg. We call it the focus leg or the minor leg sometimes, but they build the focus leg. At first, I'm just getting started with, Denise, this power woman that I'm friends with, my neighbor, Jenny, Suzanne, who lived with us in college. I'm putting those people over, but eventually, not long from, if we're doing this with a duplication focus, you're going to start seeing a lot of people on there that you don't recognize their names because Denise is enrolling people, Suzanne is enrolling people, Jenny's enrolling people. And you're going to see how that takes off. And you are paid on 100% of the volume. I remember when we had a great team in Australia. We had a great team in the Philippines. And why? I didn't know people there, but somebody knew somebody who was an expat in Australia. Their husband was working over there and they became an expat and they had this great community of friends. They started sharing it. And she was just somebody that I had, when I had my twins, I was in a twins club with her. And here she had built this huge organization in Australia. We got paid on every dollar that was ever spent in Australia. And I never knew a single person over there. And so I love this compensation plan. As long as you, there's another huge benefit to it, as long as you are personally active, again, ordering 100 points of product for yourself, personal consumption every 30 days, again, 29 is my preference, then you get to keep all of the volume that comes in under you, like my friend Suzanne. And so it becomes this incredible asset. I've watched people in this company continue to order consistently. They've never missed a month. And they're sitting on, I just say it's like buying a property, and then someday you're going to realize it's on a street that blows up from a real estate value perspective. Because look at what she's sitting on, $4,000. She can enroll one person. She can enroll Laura Laurie in her chair, have an active person on her right, and she could literally have a business that's worth $4,000. And that could easily become $4,000 per week. You guys can see how that happens when you're working together with people. And what I say to people is 2/3 of our income can be built together with people above us and below us, strangers. Volume that never flushes, no generational cutoff. You're paid on people into perpetuity. And you can earn, and this isn't, I didn't mean this to be a compensation plan training, but I want to drop this for people who are just figuring this out or just a refresher for other people. In this company, in your first position, you can earn 250 cycles per week in each position. 250 cycles a week, remember a cycle's $54, is $13,500 per week. Now that's just in cycles. That's good money. Let me tell you, that's, I think, $750,000 a year in just in $13,500 per week. Great money. You can also earn $13,500 a week, another 250 cycles in matches. And so let me talk about that really quickly. When you are an executive, it means you have 10 consultants, you can earn a 10% match of what your people do. So let's say, I have Sue on my team. And Sue, I just want to get the greatest advice I ever heard in Isagenix. If you want to make more money, get obsessed with what other people are earning, help them meet their goals, run with them, know more about their business than you know about your own. That was the greatest advice that I ever got in Isagenix. Well, Sue's on my team and she's a freaking star, but I want to help her go to the moon. I want to help her maximize every dollar. I get a 10% match on her cycles every single week. They add up all the people in my organization that are consultant or above, add their cycles together, and they give me a 10% match. That number can equal another 250 cycles a week, another $13,500. So you can earn $27,000 per week in your business center. And I just think that's just such an incredible, incredible information. Here is another example. I'm going to just pull up another account just to show you a couple other examples. By the way, this is how I search for, if you know someone's associate ID or name, you can just put them in the search bar. Okay, so here's another person. And this person also, it's just someone that I enrolled in my new business center. Again, they have personal holding volume. I don't think, and they have 19 people under them. I don't think they've ever enrolled anyone. They've enrolled no one, and they have 19 people under them. And again, Yancey, you are so smart because you are accumulating volume from the team, 2737. Now remember, just like in the example of Suzanne, when Yancey becomes a consultant, adds a person on her left and a person on her right, the 167 BV will drop onto the left sales team. And that's how you can tell people, this is what your business is worth. Then we have, I'm going to give you one more example because this is cool math. Okay, so this person fell out of consultant, but again, when they become a consultant again, this holding volume drops onto the minor team. They'll instantly cycle 2 times. Do you guys see that? They'll instantly cycle. And that's all they have to do. So let's just look at personally enrolled details. They have on the left, this is how I know, okay, they fell out of consultant. What happened? On their left team, they have 110 BV being consumed by the people they've enrolled. And on the right team, they don't have anything. All it takes is someone they've enrolled on the right to reorder or someone new to come on board. Now, team view placement tree is how I get to this information. What you can also do is you can see, so let's go down to some of the people that were enrolled. So let's just look at this person here. We'll just click on their hyperlink, and this takes us to their business. This person hasn't enrolled anyone, but when you click on view placement tree, it shows us this person's business. Now, here's an interesting thing for this person. You've never enrolled anyone. You're not currently active, but you have 99 people under you. 99. And guys, I have to tell you that this is something that I send out to people on a regular basis. And a lot of people say to me, how could that possibly be? I've never enrolled anyone, but yet there are almost 100 people underneath me. How could that be? Tell me more. And so I'll tell you, that's just been an enormous, enormous thing for engaging people and just letting them know, hey, you love the products. Maybe you want to get them for free. They work even better when they're free. So I love the recommended carts. I don't know how many people have used the beta version, but I love the recommended carts. The View My Prospect shows you who's gotten carts, if they're expired. There's rank advancement bonuses. But one of the things that I really love when new people come on board is really to look at the contests and promotions tab. This Elite Business Leaders trip is going to be unbelievable. Amalfi Coast or Riviera Maya. The Welcome Aboard Challenge, we're about to head out on that on Friday. This just walks you through and people can see, they can understand the Team Builders bonus. I remember starting and just literally looking through every one of these links. I was so excited about learning about the comp plan and about these other contests and promotions. Then you go to the reports tab. The reports tab is a lot. I look at this all the time. So the business blueprint, I go through here and I just look at people that we're waiting on, people that say, hey, look, here's some potential rank advancements. Here's people that are coming up. Here's the auto ships. Here's people due for renewal. So if you can go to reports, you go to business blueprint. We used to look at that even more when we had a little bit different reward on our first enrollments. But for a lot of you know that our enrollments now are 20% of whatever people order. It used to be that there was some other calculations done, but now that becomes less of an issue. Under recognition, again, this is something awesome. So you can look at the global monthly recognition. A lot of you are on it. I love looking at this. They do a beautiful job of recognizing people. And this shows you too, so you can do your own recognition. Who in your organization has had a rank advancement? Who just hit consultant or manager, director, executive? On the business tab, certainly you can look at your own compensation. You can look at personally enrolled members. You can view all these team reports. People see our recognitions and they see it recognized top income earners for the week. We recognize top enrollers. There's a lot of things here. I love the team rank advancement opportunities. That shows you who can I be reaching out to that is close to the next rank. You can see who's registered for events. We've got Celebration coming up September 6th and 7th. That's in Arizona. Get to that event. The event changed my life. I would have never be doing this if I wouldn't have gone to an event in Dallas, Texas. And I only decided 24 hours before it was to kick off. And it was the best decision of all time. Team Builders bonus. This is a way to make so much more money in Isagenix. And by the way, it's also the way to earn your place in Amalfi Coast or Riviera Maya. This is where I'm tracking this. I'm looking at this. Show me what we've got going on in the 4 PETs. This is the report I mostly use. Leadership. So a lot of you, if you're, I think this is just available for 2-star and above, but this just tells you what's going on in your downline. Who are the top cyclers? Who are the, what's happening with your personally enrolled team? Who's enrolling on your personally enrolled team? So the reports are awesome. 4 different categories. Depending on where you are in your business, you might use different reports as your business matures. And so that's really what I go through is just team view placement tree. Certainly if you want to place your own order or manage your subscription, you want to get tickets for Celebration. It's right here, view and manage events. International sponsorship. Let me take a second because a lot of people don't realize this. In my case, when our Australia team started growing, I wasn't enrolling people internationally. But in order to be paid on orders coming through internationally in your downline, you must have purchased international sponsorship. It's a yearly purchase. I believe it's $39. And that allows you to capture all volume coming through international businesses in your entire organization. ISA Delivery, if you don't know about this, ISA Delivery it's like Amazon Prime for Isagenix. Best bet for us, absolutely ordering on demand all the time. I notice we're out of the coffee. Anybody else obsessed with the coffee? I love it so, so much. And that was a big thing. Oh my gosh, I got to get more coffee. We're out of it. I'm going to go and just check what the chat looks like and see if there's any questions about what we're going through. Okay, yes. Any questions here? Oh, good. Tabitha, you can come to Celebration. I love it. Oh my gosh, Erica Rothenberger, yes. And I love what Ashley DeChico says. So if you're not reading if you're not reading the comments, or if they went too quick, just Ashley DeChico's comment here is, I always thought making money in your sleep was a bunch of BS until I actually started to experience it. I mean, imagine people are shopping from your online store while you're sleeping, and then you wake up and you've cycled overnight. Or you go to a lunch. I remember having lunch with Erica and remember cycles transmitting as I was there meeting with her about network marketing in general. Erica's doing the team reports, and the back office is really, really solid. So I love it. I don't see any real questions. Anybody drop down? Anybody else have any questions about how this works? I think the net here, guys, is that truly the business tools are here. The other thing that's interesting about other companies, and I know this, I would go to their conventions, is that they have to pay a monthly fee. In many, many, many companies, I enroll people and they're like, how much is the monthly fee for the website and for your back office? It was a $50 in my old company. What? Here, it's nothing. You pay $29 for the year to be an associate and have the ability to earn unlimited income, to have access to all these tools and reports and recognition. $29 for the year to be able to have your own link, to be able to earn whatever kind of money you really will trip your trigger and change your life. And so that's really all that there is here. These tools are all provided for you. And I think it's amazing as you build out an organization, you make it your own. I personally, and a lot of people know, I love to write down attraction statements, exactly who I'm looking for. And I always joke, when I was at Citibank, I got assigned a team and I took what I had. Like, I was like, wow, I would not have hired this person. I wouldn't want to be friends with this person. They're a challenge. But I knew when I got in network marketing that they told me you could pick who you want to work with. And I thought, that is so special. What a special opportunity. I can make money with my best friends. Frankly, I would have loved to be able to fill my teams at Citibank with my best friends. I just couldn't have gotten them jobs there. In this company, I can work beside my best friends. We all have the exact same opportunity, but imagine 2/3 of our income is built together here. So unbelievable to have that opportunity. But I write down these attraction statements of who I'm looking for. Today, I allow myself to attract people who are influential, networked, committed. I have a couple girls that I've been prospecting that are from other companies, and almost every day I send them what I've written down. I mean, I really envision them when I'm writing this. They're exactly who I'm looking for. Committed, networked, influential, positive, coachable, excited, ready to run with an amazing opportunity, community builders. Just I write down who I'm looking for. And I will say that I was thinking the other day that some of the best people in this company have been the kind of people that stayed up late to watch YouTube videos of people training in Isagenix. They watched the contests and promotions. They were in there looking at the videos, and they would send me messages. I know there's an incredible girl on Brandy Brokaw's team, Gabriella, and she's just awesome. And I remember her telling me, Welcome Aboard Challenge was just about to end. And she was like, I want to win this trip. Well, it was like a day left. She came in, it was like a day to go in qualification. But I remember thinking, watch out for someone that makes that wild, awesome, bold of a declaration. She'll win. She'll win the next one. I hope she takes me as her +1 to the Amalfi Coast, because someone with that demonstrated level of boldness to look through the back office and watch that. So when I talk about attraction statements, something I want to attract today, I allow myself to attract people who go through the back office and watch all the contests and promotions videos and read all the links. So that's truly who I'm looking for, is people that take initiative, that say, like, if you can do it, knucklehead, I can do it. I hope people look at my life and go, oh my gosh, for those of you who know, I had closed the door. I've been a foster parent for 9 years, 11 placements in those 9 years, 1 adoption. My youngest daughter's adopted through foster care. And I had closed the door and I let my foster care license go. And a month ago, someone called me and just said, can you go do one more? And we had a 2-year-old. I've told people, some people met her in person, most challenging placement we ever had. crazy, crazy behavior, unbelievable trauma. And every single day, I just would look at her and think, you are better and better every single day on a schedule. You're the love. She had the most love. She tried so hard every day. Beautiful. She went home today. And I am so happy for her. If some of you, I've shown the picture of her seeing her mom, and it was like the coolest reunion. My heart broke. But I have to say, like, I show up so messy. I'm there enrolling someone at my daughter's lacrosse game, and I'm thinking, people better look at me and go, if she's sweaty, smelly, disgusting, brokenhearted, if she can show up and do this business at this level, so can I. The back office is mobile enabled, you guys, carts, or you can send from the grocery line. You can do this business with a GED, a PhD, come as you are. And so I just look at these tools that we have and I just think, man, we are lucky. I didn't have tools like this at Citibank, the largest bank in the world. I didn't have tools, dashboards, clarity. And anybody on this call, anyone who listens to this recording, if you have questions about the back office, you want a personal back office training, you want us to look at your business and say, like, where are some great opportunities? Where may be some gaps that we could close? Who should we be reaching out to? We'll show you so much more. You can sort the data and say, like, who has ordered in the last 30 days? I'm going to close with this one tip. So I told you about the 29 days. Sometimes I go through my back office and I look at what people are ordering. It shows you the BV they've ordered in the last 30 days. And I'll see somebody really fired up. Like they are going through the catalog, ordering everything. I'm like, Tabitha, girlfriend, you're ordering 600 BV personally? Wait a second. You've got a sister and a best friend. You've got 2 children over the age of 18. Let's split up your orders and get you paid on those orders. So what I have Tabitha do is I say, okay, we're going to order 100 BV in your account. That's what we're doing. We're going to order the balance on one of your kids' names and the other kid and your spouse or whoever it is on the other one. And we're going to get you paid. We're going to open up your business center so you have the ability to earn money every single week on your own orders. Here's why I said I was going to close with it, but I got other things I want to tell you. So one of the things, there was a time when I've been far surpassed by unbelievable people like Denise and Laura and Holly and Ann. So Erica, so many people on this call, Kim Momstrom, Ashley, I've been far surpassed. But there was a time early in my business where they said I was one of the highest percentage of enrollers to people becoming consultant. It just means if you got started, so if I was like, Dawn, we're getting you started today. I'm so fired up. You're going to love this nutrition. It's going to transform your life. Those people were grabbing 2 friends to get started with them. They said I had one of the highest percentages of people. If I brought you on, and I want to tell you my mindset, and I want to tell you just what I've begun doing again today, and again now, in this time in my life, get back to go, what happened there, and what can I do to go back to that? Well, I just assumed that if you were getting started, unless you were in witness protection, 2 people who want to try game-changing products and get results that are guaranteed. Guys, the products you can use for 30 days, have empty containers, call them and go, they didn't blow my mind. They weren't magical. I'd like my money refunded. And the company will say, no problem. Here you go. What in the world? I used to think if I went to Costco and bought 30 days worth of groceries, used them and came back on day 30 and said, ate all the food, didn't make me sexy, fabulous, didn't feel like I had unicorn sparkles through baptism, I'd like my money back. What would they say? But this company literally guarantees your results. And so I just thought, if I'm enrolling you, Dawn, who do you know that wants to try this with you and hold you accountable? If it's nutrition, for me, I knew this. I started with 5 girlfriends. Many of you know Denise Wiggins. She was one of the 5 women that started with me. And during that 30 days, I relaxed on myself. I remember texting her, Denise, I'm going to be in New York today for some meetings. Tonight, I'm meeting some of my college friends. I am going to tell you right now, we're going to Nobu. I'm going to eat what I want. And she told me, gave me the full business. She said, you committed to 30 days. She looked up the menu and she said, this is what you should order. Here you go. No cocktails. Come home, feel great tomorrow, and honor your commitment to yourself. That's what accountability looks like. My results in 30 days, I leaned out 15 sticky pounds, 4 inches alone. I leaned out off my waist. And I credit the accountability of Denise and our 4 other friends because they wouldn't let me quit. And I just tell people, it's like if I tell you I'm going to meet you at the gym tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., I promise you I will show up. Come hell or high water. If my daughter's up in the middle of the night, I didn't get any sleep, doesn't matter. I made a commitment to you. I'll be there. 4:59, I'm wheeling in the parking lot. If I just tell you that I'm going to go alone, the alarm's going to go off at 4:15 and I'm hitting snooze because I will hit snooze on myself, but I will show up for you. And that's accountability. I promise people the single greatest determinant for your massive success with these products is accountability. With that, who do you know that will try them with you? If there was a bubble above my head, try would be bold in italics. Who do you know that would try, money back guarantee, hello, try them with you and hold you accountable? And if I knew you well, I'd say, okay, your husband, Steve, I saw him in the gym. I know he's got his life. He's got his head on straight. He's ready to rock. Would he try this with you? By the way, it's good in a relationship. It's good to have similar goals. I think you guys would love it. If you're always doing fun things together, this would be an amazing 30-day challenge for you. And girl, I know your sister. She's always in. She's always in for trying new things. Healthiest, fittest woman I know, always down for trying stuff. You think they would do it with you? All you have to do is send them a link. They order it. No harm, no foul. If they don't love it, get their sexy back or their money back. That's it. But you'll have accountability, and I think you'll have a ton of fun together. And that's what I did when I got started. I asked these 5 girlfriends, I said, guys, I have no idea if it works. Look at this picture of my neighbor, insane. And I said, literally, we will get our money back. If it doesn't work, we'll get our sexy back or our money refunded. Which one should we do? Literally, those are the only 2 things the only 2 outcomes, your sexy back or your money back. And so I just assume people who get started know 2 people to try it with them. If it's a collagen, who do you know that would try this with you? These products work unbelievably well, but they work even better when they're free. And I remember Janny Elo saying something to me that I just thought this was one of the most powerful sound bites, especially if you're someone like me who's cheap, a little, I love a deal. Let's say that. I love a deal. She said, Jessica, nobody pays for full, none of us pay full price for our products. Why would you pay full price for your products? Grab some friends. They will be mind blown by these results, but none of us pay full price for these products. Why would you? And then if you don't know 2 people when we get started, if I'm like, you might be in witness protection because you don't know 2 people, or I've had some friends that are like, girl, I failed so many things. I'm not telling a soul I'm doing this. If you speak to me about network marketing, we're done. I've had people that say that. Cool. Listen, it's a volunteer army. I don't care if you do it or not. I'm just telling you, I want you to get the best results. I'll hold you accountable. You'd probably be better if it's somebody else who you're just getting started with, but whatever, do you. I want you to have the best possible outcome here. I'm your biggest fan. So here's what I do. On day 5, I call her back. I mean, I'm texting her along the way. I'm like, you got this. Day 1, day 2, you're good. Day 5, though, they used to call that the money day. Why? Because if you're doing the nutrition, you start to come alive on day 5. Day 5, a lot of people wake up and they go, holy cow, is this stuff legal? Did Jessica get me started with something that has some illegal substances in it? Because I feel amazing. And day 5, why is day 5 important? Day 5 is close enough to day T-1 for me to understand and feel the contrast of what I felt like before I got started. If you wait too much longer, people forget how bad they felt before they started. They don't remember the steep transformation of energy, of sleep, of the lean out, of the reduction in belly bloat, of how their skin's clearing up, how they're glowing. People are chasing them down the road going, whoa, 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 what are you doing? You look good. So I like to contact people. So I like to contact them early on. And I just say, I told you, who do you know? They go, you know what? People need to know about this. I remember a couple of people that started with us early on, be like, people need to know about this. This is nuts. I didn't believe you at first, but holy moly, I'm going to shoot out some messages to some people. And then here is what also happens. People start feeling amazing. They start being astonished by the results that they get. And then money just cha-ching right drops into their bank account. And they go, wait a second. You're telling me I feel like this. They just paid me a bunch of money, not a little bit. It's a good amount of money in my bank account. People need to know about this. And they start becoming these raving fans, just high volume, raving fans. Some people, do you know about this? This stuff is amazing. I'm not sleeping on telling people. This is unbelievable. And it gets fun to get a drop. I mean, how many people don't like when you get an email? It's like, you've just been paid every single Monday. I have people that one of the women and I think I can speak for most of those women that started with me. I know Barb Curran says she hasn't missed a Monday in 10 years. We've been in Isagenix. 10 years. This weeks that I've had the foster child and I've been going through like a big wild season in my life, guys, every single Monday. And I just encourage you, we've got the back office, you've got the tools, you've got people that want to fully invest in your success, stand on chairs wildly to take you to the absolute moon in this company. And the timing is great. I want to go to Amalfi Coast with as many people as want to go. If I go to Riviera Maya, that's okay. We can go there too. But I want to go to the next level. Whatever destination that looks like for you, I want to go to the next level with as many people as we possibly can. If that's back office training, if it's digging deep into your business, if it's looking for opportunities that it could exist in your network, we want to do it with you. Guys, thank you so much. Have an awesome night.